This is a PSA. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday to everybody. It is now January 20th, 2023. In case motherfuckers want to take this note, okay? I'm about to go in on somebody. So this is very personal, okay? No names will be mentioned. This is not alleged. This is fucking full on facts. This is a burn notice, okay? In case I have any of my stalkers who are actually exes or it could be my exes with the ugly chicks they are with right now, sending their ugly bitches this way, looking this way. I know I'm gorgeous, bitch. Don't hate. Stop throwing your waste spells, your ugly spells. None of that shit's working. So how you looking? Okay, ho? Stay on your end. And I mean what the fuck I say. This ain't no keyboard warrior, ho. You better ask around in my city. Okay? I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm gonna keep it cordial, and specifically only to my exes. All of you ugly motherfuckers. And I'm saying ugly because, not because of the way you look on the outside, but because your soul is ugly on the inside. So, here's a burn notice. I disconnect any and all spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, financial aspects that you think you have tied, bind, or corded to me is now released. You've been unbounded away from me. You are no longer wanted in my energy, nor will you cipher my energy. I did not give you permission to siphon my energy to use to manifest in any sort of way. Therefore, if you try to siphon or use my energy or my children's energy in any which way, shape, or form without my energetic permission and without my soul permission, without my spiritual permission, without my physical permission, you will meet your demise on God's hands. You will meet your demise. Now I'm going to tell you just like this. That is not oh, trust and believe. You will. Okay? That is not a promise. That is facts. So to all the exes, my exes, yeah, this is very personal. So this ain't for no goddamn general reads. So get off if it ain't for you. This is to the exes that be stalking in the background. Just know one thing. When it comes to me, you ain't controlling shit. That's number one. My own mama can't control me. I control her. Okay? Same with the siblings. All right? I just do it in a quiet manner. But I'm going to tell you like this. You are not entitled to my energy, my finances, nor my children. Because as an ex, you didn't hold up your end of the bargain with taking care of any of my children. I solely took care of my children going through court, going through school, going through work, more school, because I like to be in college a lot. I mean, I'm highly educated, bitch. I am medical. I am professional. I am business. I am an accountant. I'm so many things. I wear many hats, bitch, that none of your hoes can keep up with. Okay, so tame your beast masters and keep them in line. Keep them out my fucking energy, because that bitch gonna be catching alopecia real quick if she don't stop her shit. Okay? And you know who you are. I only have 3 main exes because I only have 3 main baby fucking daddies. Now, everybody out here can go around, oh, I get along with my child's mother, my child's father. Kudos for you, stupid. The only reason why you get along is because they put spell work on your ass and put your ass in the honey jar. You may want to check that. But for the rest of you, and I'm talking directly to those exes out there, you did not help take care of these children. You did not fund these children. You were not there on birthdays, holidays, Christmas. I fund everything. Go check the list. Oh, that's right. You ain't got one because you ain't have one. Okay, so children are a blessing from God. You done fucked up the day that you walked away from these children, because these children are actually angels, honey. And they are archangels born and raised by me, Mother Earth. So don't even try to come back into their lives as they are grown ups. There's one ex of mine who'd rather give to his mother than to give to his daughters. Yeah, we know what to think about you with that one. Okay, so with your incessant ass, you and your sister. Oh yeah, we know about this. Stay in your lane. Stay on that end of the world. Don't come my way. Don't send motherfuckers looking for me, because you're gonna fuck around and find out. Trust and believe. You're gonna fuck around and find out. Keep you and your gangsters at bay, okay? Because my gangsters are bigger than yours. Also, I mean, who do you think is running Las Vegas? But anywho, also, don't try to come in now and apologize because you're broke. Oh, here, I'm gonna offer you a little $100, a little 200. I can only offer you my apology because I don't have. Nigga, please. Spigga, Spanish nigga, please. Okay, which is Central American ass. Stay on that end. Oh, and to the black ass one too. The black ex of mine. Yeah, keep your ass on that end, old dude. All right, because you ain't even. We all know the schemes that you pulled with your sister. Okay, calling the state to get your own son traumatized. Like literally, and this is all past. Just so motherfuckers can know this is all in the past. But I'm bringing up the past, honey, because the past will be written in the book. Okay, the past will be written in the book. No one wiped my tears with the bullshit I was going through with any of these fucking exes that thought it was funny to walk away from a pregnant chick, a chick whose child is 1 to 2 years old. Oh, and decided, oh, for the black guy, which is the first ex, before I met the other two Spanish ones. Because I only got 3 baby daddies, one black one, 2 Spanish ones. Let's get on the black one. He a little bit older, but he a fucking nut. Listen, I ain't gonna pull too much of his business out there. I may in the book, okay, when I write my book. But let's get on to this here. Let's just get into this shit. The black guy, my first ex, which really wasn't my type, because I really don't like black guys. I like Asian guys. Okay, my first boyfriend was fucking from Beijing, China. Before the black guy decided he wanted to swoop in and interrupt, right? So now we all know there's his side, my side, the truth and shit like that. But we all know as an Aries, I'm gonna speak facts anyway. Especially when I need to get this shit off my chest. It's gonna be full on facts, bitch. So let's get into this, shall we? Now, for the first ex of mine that I actually have children by, I have one kid. And there's a reason why I put one. Because after the first kid, knowing how a man acts, ain't no more Poppins out this oven, honey. This ain't Mary Poppins. Okay? You can't even take care of the first. You ain't getting no more after this, bitch. So I only got one kid by a black guy, which is my first baby daddy. He black. This motherfucker schemed with his sister, little bald-headed ass alopecia looking glasses fat ass bitch. Schemed with his sister to make little fake ass notes and shit from her job. The telephone company, y'all all know it, Verizon. Okay, to team up against me to get the state involved to get my son taken away. Oh, this is years ago. This is old shit. This is years ago. Okay. And the whole reason behind this shit was due to the fact that he did not want to pay child support. Yeah, he didn't want to pay child support. Mm-mm. He was hiding in plain sight from the probation. Didn't want to pay child support. Hiding in plain sight. I told my daughters one day their brother will know how much of a scumbag his father really is. And a crackhead too by that, because he's a drug addict, his sister pop pills. That whole family fucked up. So, and they thought, oh, because she little Miss Innocent, she ain't gonna say shit. You know, I can't stand her guts anyway. I used to hear the sister talk shit anyway. Bitch didn't like me anyway because she's fat and befugly. Okay, but for ugly, befugly. Befugly, but fuck ugly. Okay, I said what the fuck I said. So, anywho, she would go and do spell work. She would travel to Jamaica to do spell work on me. She would travel to the little Caribbean islands to do spell work on me. And the bitch thought that I would never find out. Let me tell you something. When you doing spell work on a fucking Caribbean or half Caribbean girl like me, we're going to fucking know. Anyway, this bitch was always throwing confusion spells. That shit got thrown right back and her hair started to fall the fuck out and her glasses got more bifocular and it turned into spifocals. Okay? So, and they lost their house because I made it so. You're going to lose everything fucking with me. If I never did anything wrong to you, why the fuck are you hating on me? That was the question when I was in my early 20s. Like, this bitch is dead up in her 30s, going on her fucking 40s, and she was attacking me with spell work. And mad because I had a child by her brother. Like, I wasn't even aiming to be pregnant by your brother. It was actually a secret pregnancy. I still get my period while I was pregnant. Felt little flutters in my stomach and thought, oh my God, I got so much gas until, I went to the clinic and found out through the ER that, you're 6 months pregnant. It was one of them type of pregnancies. But I didn't know. I wasn't even planning on having a baby by a black guy. I didn't want to. Okay. Do I regret it? No, because my son is my angel. My son is my Taurus. You know what I'm saying? But his father can burn in hell with the rest of them. But yeah. So it is so much shit that was going on, y'all. It will blow your fucking mind. Right down to the fact that when we finally split, and I've been with my son's father 7 years. No marriage. 7 years. 7. Glad I made it to 7, but we'll stop there at 4. But I'm just saying, it's so much shit. I remember getting a little, what do you call those things? Those little studio apartments and shit. So I had my son. My son was 6 months. I only had one kid in my early 20s. I'm a single mom, you might as well say. I'm one of those chicks that, I'm like, well, back in those days, it was the 90s. You like ride or die for your dude and this and that, da da da. Y'all got a kid together and you're going to take up for your man and shit like that. Naivete, being naive and shit like that. Okay, so this is my attitude, but his attitude wasn't the fucking same when it came to me. His attitude was more on, I'm not paying no child support. I'm not paying for this kid. I'm not paying for my son. Fuck my son. I'd rather get money off of the state for my son, have the money go into my sister's bank account, because in the state of New Jersey, they don't do it now when it comes to relatives, but back then, if your child got taken and put into a relative's homes and shit, they was paying the relative a check every month. Or if it wasn't cash flow, trust me, it was food stamps, but they was getting some sort of benefit off of my son. This was the whole fucking plot, to benefit off of my son. They didn't give a fuck. My son's father did not give a fuck about his well-being. Inviting crackheads to the house, alcoholics to the house, bum ass niggas from the street to the house. Okay, in the house. Now the house was owned by his mom, of course, the homeowner. She ain't rent. She owned the house. But I'm just saying, like, we gonna start off on the first ex. The ex that's a nigga. He black. No good. Street. And how you run in the street when this motherfucker was born in a house with two parents? Okay, father was in the military. Mom owned two businesses, a fucking restaurant and a fucking hair salon. How the fuck you running the street with these street niggas and you doing all this dumb shit? And you don't want to take care of your son. Okay. So it's like I see, this is why my discernment is so at 100%, for the simple fact of the shit that I went through in my 20s growing up. And I'll take it back. It's even before I met these bum assholes. I've been going through some shit. Okay? With family members. That'll be another time. Right now, I ain't on them dumb assholes either. But we're going to stay with the exes, because I want these motherfuckers to know. Because one is dealing with schizophrenia. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, that motherfucker was diagnosed with schizophrenia. Was that motherfucker born with schizophrenia? No. And I'm not talking about the black guy. That one was bipolarism because of too much weed, too much alcohol, too much of the other shits. Okay? Now, that motherfucker scheme did not pay child support for his son. So what does he do? He gangs up with sister-in-law, who's fucking Dominican, and the sister, who he already knows don't like me. And they convise the plot to take custody of my son away from me, right? And making up all these lies. They was telling the courts, she's crazy, she's unfit, she's a danger to her child. I was a danger to my child. I didn't even know this shit. The whole fucking time I'm over here trying to take care of my child the best I can. I'm a single mom. Then they was like, oh, she's homeless. How am I homeless? I was living in the house with you. Matter of fact, there was 21 people living in a 3-bedroom house. Bitch, please. If anything, my son had a roof over his head. What the plot was to get rid of me and to take custody of my son so they can benefit off of my son's head and shit like that. It was some trifling shit with them people from down south, Georgia, because that's where the fuck they from. Now, as far as this black nigga is concerned, and I'm saying it the way I'm saying it, sorry YouTube, but it is what the fuck it is. I don't care. And I know YouTube employees watching me over there. Let me shadow ban her. Look, your life is gonna be shadow banned, motherfucker, because I'm not dealing with you today, YouTube employee. Okay? Because all that shadow banning, you only fucking up your own money trying to fuck with mine. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. Yeah, laugh behind the scenes all you want to, broke bitch. Or you soon to be broke bitch. Okay? Because if I want to, with one twist of the wand, you'll be losing your job. I will shut YouTube down. That's how much of a power you gonna see come from me. It will be no more fucking YouTube. Everybody will go back to Snapchat. Keep fucking with me. But getting back on these exes. So that black guy, my son's father, yeah, devised a plot. Oh, I don't want to pay child support, so I'll gang up with my sister and my sister-in-law, and we're going to devise a plan to make money off my son's head. Because see, when they have custody or even temporary custody of a child, they can claim that motherfucker on their taxes and get extra money back in their fucking taxes. This is what motherfuckers do. See, the court system needs to know this, and Division of Youth and Family Services, what is that? I'm gonna just say CPS. I forgot the entire thing for CPS, but for children, period. They need to make note that whoever's calling in talking about they fucking anonymous, you need not be anonymous, motherfucker. These agencies got serious problems other than dealing with these fucking liars that do shit out of jealousy and hatred because they don't want somebody with the child. And it's not that they don't want you with the child, it's that they looking for money because they're a bunch of fucking drug addicts, crackheads, and alcoholics. Okay, this is what the system is dealing with. But CPS and Division of Youth and Family Services, they don't even look into the shit when they fucking need to. Who's calling your office? Does this person have a record? And let me tell you something. 9 times out of 10, the motherfuckers calling the office are fucking on drugs, or they fucking pill poppers, or they fucking alcoholics. Are they gonna have a record? Like, have they ever been arrested by FBI or regular state, county, sheriff's department, or police? No. These people, some of these people are hidden alcoholics. They are hidden pill poppers. They are hidden drug addicts. These are the ones on the low low. You wouldn't even no. You know what I'm saying? They will hide the fact that, oh, because they don't have a criminal record, they can fuck your shit up type of shit. And this is the grimy shit that we deal on a day-to-day basis as humans out there, as innocent bystanders who's trying to get by and raise their fucking kids and mind their fucking business. This is what was going on in the 90s, of course. But I'm like, yeah, they were grimy as fuck. Niggas are grimy. That's why I don't trust black people either. Because they will come to your door smiling in your face with a Bible in the fucking right hand and a butcher knife high behind their back and the neck. Okay? That could be your own fucking relatives too. I don't trust them either. So, a lot of shade has been thrown at me in my 20s. A lot of motherfuckers was talking shit. I know that my family was in on it too. My family the type, they'll throw stones in high hands. They will concoct and gather everybody around. My mother and my sister especially. That's what I'm talking about when I say family. My mother and my sister. They will concoct shit and stir shit up in the background and then sit on the sidelines and watch shit float by. This is what the fuck they do. Okay, so I know they had handling in it because my mother was always running around. She can't handle children. She can't handle children. No, bitch, you can't handle. I remember how young I was watching you with a babysitter in the house, and we had the wooden TVs back then. Y'all know about this, y'all young bitches out there. The wooden TV, the wooden ones. And I remember watching my mother dancing on Soul Train. She was always at Club Silver Shadows in fucking North New Jersey. She was always at the gay club balls with the gay motherfuckers dancing around Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing. Okay, yes, she made sure we ate and had a roof over our head. But was she like spending time with us? Only when she felt like it or when she can. Let me tell you right now. If my stepdad was around, yo, he could tell you some shit. He damn near tried to run her over with the car just to get her to watch her own goddamn kids. We was in the car when he was trying to do it. So, the thing is, motherfuckers that like to plot, especially exes, these motherfuckers think they entitled to you because, oh, you're the mother of my child, or you owe me this, you owe me that. No one owes you a motherfucking thing, but I tell you what, Pagame, pay what you owe. Because don't you owe that child support bitch that you was ducking and dodging for 10 years or so? 2 years, 5 years, 6 months, 6 years, 8 years, 20 years, 27 years? Owe you what? Owe you what? And these are the same motherfuckers that feel entitled after they done fucking tried to destroy your life with lies. Trumped up fucking lies. I never believe anything written on paper because I'm going to tell you why. Anything written on paper can be made up. This is how logical I'm coming with the shit. If I was a judge, I'm not, I want to see actual fucking facts. Actual factuals, bitch. What makes you think that the mother of this child is actually what you say she is? Prove it to me. See, here's the thing. When my first son's father and them tried to chump up charges on me and get my son taken by the state and shit, the first thing the state did was issue psychological eval, and a drug test. Oh, I was so fucking ready because I'm gonna tell you something. I passed all flying fucking colors. Even the psychologists and psychiatrists, both, they don't even know each other, said that I should have went to fucking a university to study psychology. I even had the judge, she shall remain nameless, but she is Polish. She said one time I was in college. I enrolled in college. It was medical, and I had to go to court because the same people that had my son taken 6 years later had my daughter taken. My firstborn daughter taken. The same family, same family. The difference is my daughter's father was Spanish. We're gonna get into that in a minute. So she couldn't go with that side of the family because they're a bunch of niggas. Excuse me, they black people. And the name don't match. Two different families, two different cultures. And the judge said to me in the courtroom, after we already decided who's going to temporary custody my child, my daughter, years ago. She said, I've been following you. You don't look crazy. I've got all your reports. Everything they said was a lie. So what is this family's true motive? I told her what their fucking motive is. Money. I said, you need to do the background into that family. All of them. See, Your Honor, because there's so much shit that people will try to throw stones in high hands. They'll try to make other people look bad, Your Honor, to deflect off of the fact that what's going on behind their closed doors. And I told exactly in the court of law what was going on behind those closed doors in that 3-bedroom home. You think I didn't when I fucking did? You want to lie on me? Now I'm going to spit facts on your ass. Okay? I'm Jaguar Wright, #2. Okay? Don't fuck with me. Like, doing me dirty? You could do me dirty with lies, but I'm going to do you dirty with facts. Know this, motherfucker. Know this. So this motherfucker thought he was getting over and shit like that. All because he didn't want to pay fucking child support. Still owes child support. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to get on to baby daddy #2. This motherfucker, I have one son by the black guy. I have 4 girls by the first Hispanic baby daddy. Mind you, there's 1 black guy, 2 Spanish guys. I got 3 baby daddies. So, getting to this one. The first Hispanic baby daddy, we were all cool and shit, and all of a sudden, we met in Jersey, but he's from LA. Okay? We was cool. Me and his dad got along. We was mad cool as fuck. He was always taking me out to the restaurants and shit like that. We didn't go out and shit like that because he was always working, right? Because his ass had to pay back his father's wife for the simple fact that the money he had to pay her goes to the coyote because he came here illegally, right? Listen to this. So I said, oh, wow. Black people don't care what the fuck you want. A border, what's a border? Like, Texas is Mexico, Mexico is Texas. We don't give a fuck, right? So I could care less. It is what it is. So he told me, I said, oh, so that's why you're working so much, because you got to pay back that money, 10 grams of it, $10,000 of it to come here illegally. Okay. So I was like, oh, it is what it is. This before I got pregnant by him, right? So we used to motorboat and chill. But here's the thing, though. When I really first met him, I literally linked him up with my niece because I felt like he's young, right? So obviously he is. And here to my niece. My niece is a tourist. I said, here, you talk to him like that. Schedule the date Friday night. You take her out on a date. Y'all go out. Blah blah blah. You chill. Friday night comes, she getting all dressed and shit. I'm helping her do her hair, pick out some clothes and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, she going on a date. Cause shit, back then I ain't like blacks or Hispanics. I liked my Asian men. I still do though. So they're more gentlemanly. Some of them know more civilized as far as I'm concerned, and they don't judge as far as I'm concerned. They may judge, but then they don't judge. If you get what I'm saying, I'll explain that in another video too. So anyway, so she getting ready for her date. I'm like, ooh, where this lip gloss? And, I'm dressing my niece up, getting her ready for a date with this Spanish dude from across the street that was living in a room in the house in Jersey. So I'm like getting her ready and shit like that. Come time, he coming off late from work and shit like that. I was like, yo, you supposed to take her out to the movies and shit at fucking 6:30. What the fuck happened and shit like that? So he pulled me to the side. He ain't know much English, but I ain't know much Spanish. I ain't feel like using it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. It's exhausting. So anyway, it's exhausting trying to translate and shit. So I'm talking to him in a little bit of Spanglish, his language, English, and shit like that. Asking him, yo, Papi Chulo, what happened? Like that. And he's telling me he had to work overtime, but he's ready. He went across the street, got dressed, and all this other shit. This motherfucker ain't come out until like maybe 3 hours later or some shit. So she's like getting upset, and so am I, because it's my niece. And come to find out, he didn't want to take her to the movies. She went in, she got so upset, she took everything off and shit like that. And I thought it was rude, right? Because you could at least tell somebody you don't want to take them to the movies and shit like that. So he goes, I didn't want to take her to the movie uh, porque yo no, yo no, yo no gusta, some shit. He said he didn't like her. And then he called her guapo puerco. I said, what? He said, oh, it means a pretty pig. I said, no, that fucking shit doesn't. Watch your mouth when you're talking about my niece. Watch your fucking mouth when you're talking about my niece. Nobody talks about my fucking niece, right? So, although her mother fucked up, her fucking spifocals, fat bitch, I don't take it out on the kids, okay? The kids have nothing to do with fucking the adults know what the fuck they doing. Right, so I had to curse his ass out and shit like that. He gonna sit up there and tell me he liked me and shit. So anyway, long story short, he ended up being my second baby daddy, who's Hispanic. Right now, I get pregnant. He's scared to tell his dad because he's younger than me, type of shit. So he eventually tells his dad. I think I was 5 months pregnant when he finally told his dad and shit like that. So he got whiff of news, some bad news from Cali, that his mother fell in the factory, the jewelry factory in Inglewood, California. So he had to leave. So he left me while I was 5 months pregnant. So I ended up leaving the house where I stayed at, which was my first baby daddy's mother's house. I lived there. I ended up leaving there and going to stay with my mom. So while I was pregnant, I ended up babysitting my little brother, my Bodiqua. He Puerto Rican and black. I still love my brother. Can't talk to him right now though. But as I'm there, I was like, what's these calls coming from out of state and shit like that? There's little cackalack numbers and shit, Cali numbers and shit, and it was him. He was like how his mom did not want him to talk to me. She locked the phone. She literally unplugged the phone from the wall, hid it in her fucking room. He had to take the door off the hinges to get to the fucking phone so he can ask how his daughter is. Now, mind you, this is the second baby daddy who's Spanish. Mind you, the level of racism that carried alone in that sentence. Okay, the level of fucking racism and prejudice is fucking ridiculous when it comes to his family. And then they try to act like, I hate when motherfuckers try to act like they ain't racist by trying to put up that token nigga that can speak Spanish. Like, don't even try me, yo. That's a Spanish black. That's not a black black. You know what I'm saying? That's not a black American. That's a Spanish black. That's someone that don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? No offense to whoever, but I really don't give a fuck. I'm saying what the fuck I said. So, it's like, in my case, in this predicament, I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say because the shit that I've been through. So, they're going to try to be like, oh, they not racist. They just, da-da-da-da-da. His sister got one best friend and she's my complexion. She's black. Yeah, she's from my country too, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking at this big bitch with the oddly big head. She looked Dominican. That moved to Central America because he said her dad was in the military or some shit. So I'm like, I really don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, she may be a brown color, but she speaks your language, so therefore you're thinking different. Okay? Where there's an indifference. So it's like, first of all, your mom hid the phone, so she didn't want you talking to me. That's number one. No, matter of fact, not even. That's number two. Number one is your mom hid the phone from you and didn't even want you to speak to, well, you can't speak to a baby because the baby was just born that spring. So the baby's a baby. But you could talk to me about your daughter, right? No, because the mom was hiding the phone in the room. She didn't want blah, blah, blah. So what they did, his mother did all this spell work. His sister did all this spell work. They did a lot of head workings on him. Um, a lot. He had a lot of spell work done. I was speaking to one of my African friends, and they was like, not only did he have a hell of a lot of spell work done on his fucking ass to turncoat his ass against me and be racist and prejudiced against his own daughters, but he also has spell work on him put on him from someone in his country that has a vendetta against his ass. They was throwing like whoever he I was told they worship the devil pretty much in his country. They worship the devil in those countries. And it'd be the same countries in Central America that have all them churches. Y'all figure it out. Yeah, you running to, which God are you running to? So anyway, they wearing their little Sunday's best and shit. But them motherfuckers be doing that dark shit over there in Central America. Don't let that shit fool you with them cathedrals and shit like that. They is not holier than thou. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm busting the window wide open on that bitch. So his family did a lot of head workings on him because I figured the personality shifted. Personality changed. He left when I was 5 months pregnant. He came back when our daughter was like one going on two. So that tells you how many years he was gone, right? When he came back, he looked like a fucking, how they say in Haiti, a zombie. He looked like a fucking zombie. So they put him up in the capital of New Jersey so he can work and shit like that. And this motherfucker, I see why he was a zombie. Motherfucker was popping Molly pills, um, doing all sorts of drugs. But the one that made his brain like that is whoever he was around that was Hispanic, like his own culture, that gave him fucking mollies. And when you give, so I did a lot of research on, because I don't do drugs. I don't, if you hear me mention narcotics and shit, it's because I did research on shit and found out shit. So I found out that if you take a higher amount of no, sorry, it wasn't Molly's. It was ecstasy. If you take a higher amount of ecstasy, remember that movie Bad Boys, where Martin Lawrence popped that pill, where he was in that room full of dead bodies and shit like that, and then they went to go meet the captain at the captain door. He said, "Hello, Captain," and he was acting funny and shit. And Will Smith was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Because ecstasy makes you horny or some shit, touchy feely, some shit like that. Okay, so Martin Lawrence was running a high fever. Remember what the chief of police said? When they pop them ecstasy pills, the body tends to run a high fever. You gotta cool them off, because if you don't, the oh my god, something to do with the brain cells. The brain cells burn the fuck out. You cannot regrow or regenerate brain cells. Once they are dead, they are fucking dead. And he can go into a coma or a vegetable, right? So the thing is, this is what my daughter's father, the second baby daddy, was fucking doing. Doing ecstasy and doing weed, ecstasy, and all the fucking drugs up in fucking the capital of New Jersey, Trenton, New Jersey. So, and then the motherfucking Spanish people up there was telling his mother over in California that it was me giving him drugs because I'm black. So I'm the one that's giving him the drugs. Because I'm a nigga, I'm the one that's giving him the fucking drugs. Because she's a black girl, or in their language, negrita chica, black girl. Yeah, she's the nigger. She's the nigger that's giving him the drugs and shit. I never forced that motherfucker to even smoke weed. Okay? That motherfucker was doing what the fuck he was wanting to do with his own people. His own people was giving him fucking drugs. His own people was giving him fucking alcohol. They the ones that have the fucking house parties. Hey, all that shit. They be popping them fucking pills and them ecstasies, mollies, drugs, and all that other shit. Okay? And then trying to blame a black girl for his fucking downfall. When I found him, you know what these motherfuckers did? One of these friends of his came looking for me, and I found someone following me in the store called Dwayne Reed at the time, and was like, "Do you know?" And they said his name, and I'm looking like, and this motherfucker had a heavy ass accent, no, didn't know no English. And my god sister at the time, she's now living in Las Vegas. She's witness to this shit. Me talking to this motherfucker because she's the one who fucking spotted him following me. We both seen him following me. So I was like, let me go to this aisle. He kept following me that aisle. Let me go to aisle A, aisle A. Let me go to aisle C, aisle C. I was zigzagging, I was curving and twisting. And there he go, this Spanish looking Mexican motherfucker. But I think he was Guatemalese, or whatever the fuck you call him. So he's following me. He's like, do you know such and such? And I was like, yeah. He was like, he's in, now mind you, we have in Inglewood, California, but we also have in Inglewood, New Jersey. So this happened all in Jersey. So he goes, oh, I found your daughter's father. He's on the porch steps sitting. They dropped him off from Trenton, New Jersey to Inglewood, New Jersey to a rooming house in Inglewood, New Jersey. This Cuban guy owned this rooming house or some shit, or was a roommate, some shit like that. Where one of his work buddies, or two of his work buddies, but they're both brothers, um, they rented the rooming house. So he didn't have a place to go because they kicked him out in Trenton. Yeah, after they done fucked his life off. So they kicked him out and shit. So hold on. So they kicked him out and shit. So now he's in Inglewood, New Jersey. So I go looking. This motherfucker's catatonic. He can't talk. He can't speak. Le zombie. And one of the Cuban santeros told me they put a heavy spell work on his fucking ass. I said, yes, I can see it. But here's the kicker. He was like, if you, as a santero, santeria, I don't give a fuck who you are at the end of the day. You in a religion, right? If you see somebody need help, side note to these bastards out there. And I said what the fuck I said. Y'all get mad all you want to. If you see someone need help and they don't have money, you should help them. This motherfucker was like, ooh, they did a lot of spell work on him. They worked on his head hard, whoever this was. And I remember there was a young girl in Trenton, New Jersey named fucking Jasmine that was always up in people's face at 15 years old. And these bitches, these young Spanish bitches, 12, 13, 14, 15, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, however old they are, be doing witchcraft. Okay? They nana showed, oh, excuse me, not nana. They abuelita be showing them this shit. Okay? So this young bitch was doing a lot of spell work on this motherfucker. And they do it through the use of fucking drugs. Ecstasy, Molly, crack, cocaine, uh, heroin, crystal meth, all that shit. Okay, they use the drugs to alter that motherfucker's state of mind in order to turn them into zombies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, holy shit. And then this motherfucker, the Santero, like, oh, it's $1,000. I wasn't working at the time. Can you at least help? Oh, it's gonna cost money. I gotta get so many products and this and that. So that motherfucker ain't help. So it is what it is. So what I did was I called up his mother. Come get your son. Come get your son. She was like, she paid for us to get two Greyhound bus tickets. I had to leave our daughter. Okay. Well, she was already in temporary custody of my sister anyway because that nigga family over there called and shit and thought it was funny. So I could leave the state. I left the state of New Jersey to bring him back home to his fucking mother. Right? Left him there. I stayed there. I'm not going to give dates. I'll just say I stayed there for quite some time. At that time, his brother was about 14, 15 years old. So I left him there. I stayed time with him, make sure he was all right and shit like that. Motherfucker was not talking. Cataton zombie. I'm gonna just say zombie. I'm gonna just say fucking zombie. So I leave Cali, go back to Jersey. Out of nowhere, the mom sets it up where he's put in a mental institution. So he was institutionalized. My first daughter, second baby daddy, was institutionalized for not long. California don't keep you long. California sucks with the institutionalization. You need to institutionalize people that are actually like really fucking need this motherfucker really needed it. I guess they dosed them up, ghost them up, doped them up. I don't know what the fuck they do in these institutions over here. Don't care to. But I know he was only there 6 months from what I was told. Um, to get him back on track and shit. But still, you have the sister working witchcraft, and you got the mother working witchcraft, and it's so much fucking energy being thrown. Bitch, I ain't got time. When people throw energy, it's with intent, right? So I don't know what the intentions of his mother was, and I damn sure don't know what the intentions of his sister was. So I left that shit be. Then you have his brother at such a young age with his Mexican girlfriend. They was throwing witchcraft too, and think no one knows. I know everything. And from what he told me everything. His mom be in and out all the botanicas across Los Angeles. So I'm like, you should never do that. This is why I tell people it's very specifically important. Find one good botanica, one that you can work with and stick with it. Do not go to so many fucking botanicas in and out, in and out, in and out. You cross yourself up. Your money, your finances, your home, your security, stability, your love life. Okay? You cross yourself up going to so many fucking botanicas. But getting back on the beaten yellow brick road to this motherfucker here. So after a while of all these meds and institutionalization, all this other shit and what have you, you think that he would pay homage to his daughter, something for his daughter, some shit, right? Nope. Now I'm not gonna say he didn't do everything because when I was pregnant, that Christmas he did buy my son a scooter. He got my son and he got my little brother 2 scooters. I'm not even gonna get into that argument that happened with the first baby daddy's sister, because he cursed her out. She was like, "What happened for a scooter for my son?" He said, "You ain't family, fool." That's what he said. You ain't family, and he right. She wasn't. So so she got mad and shit. Son was running around looking like fucking the wild thornberries. The hair was never done and shit, but yet was talking about me and my son. My son always stayed with his hair cut and clothes neat. Her son was always outside with his fucking dirty ass drawers, running with his feet to the street and his nappy ass fucking hair. So and always dirty, playing in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like who is the better mom? Moi or toi? You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, she ain't like me because I heard her one day. She thought I ain't here and she bougie. Yup, bitch, I'm bougie as a motherfucker. I'm a bougie ass bitch. I like the goof at bitches that don't like bitches that's bougie. That's your issue, honey. Who you holding bricks for? Put that shit down. Sometimes it pays to be bougie. You know what I'm saying? Because that means you got higher standards and your boundaries are up. Those who are not bougie, you got low standards, low fucking self-esteem, and you know your soul is ugly because you're sitting back talking shit about people and hating on motherfuckers. So getting back to the second baby daddy. So I don't know what was done in the state of California at the time. I was living in New Jersey with my with my daughter, and I say mine for a reason because it takes two to make, it takes two to raise. But in my case, it took two to make the baby and one to raise it. Okay, so I was raising my daughter. My sister had temporary custody. Yes, she did. No shame in the game. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I was back and forth between my son and my daughter, but I made sure that they stayed straight. No matter what the fuck I did, I made sure they stayed straight. They always had, right? I can tell when the second baby daddy, the Spanish dude, my daughter's father, came back twisted, mentally twisted and changed because his demeanor changed, personality archetype changed. It was like he's still a fucking zombie. So he would hold her, but it'd be like the way he would hold her. Like somebody was saying, you and your black baby to him, because I know that they're racist and shit, especially newbies that come across the border. Anyway, so it was like the way he held him. Now, I know for a fact he had a lot of love for his daughter, especially the firstborn, because it's his first kid, his first daughter, first kid. So I know he had a lot of love for her, and what they did was they twisted that shit up, and they added racist shit and prejudice shit up in there, so that he don't like his fucking daughter, right? Now add that along with a concoction of fucking institutionalization from using too many drugs and having friends also speak ill of you because you are a negrita chica, a black girl that got pregnant by a Spanish guy. I remember one time before the change, I'm gonna say that before the change with my Spanish baby daddy, my second baby daddy who's Spanish, before the change, I remember he was fierce. You know what I'm saying? He like fierce. You know, one of the motherfucking lion heart punch your chest. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember one time he said he got kicked out of a house party because one of the friends from, I don't know if it was Ecuador or Guatemala, one of them places. One of the people that he worked at the factory with, he said that he's glad to be at this house party because it's like a celebration for him. His baby mama pregnant and shit like that. He's talking about me, right? His baby mama pregnant and all that good stuff. You know, he's talking good stuff. And one of the friends said, "Oh, you got a nigga pregnant," some shit like that. So he said he punched him so hard he flew out the fucking chair. This is how my daughter's father really is. He was a cutthroat, no nonsense cancer because he's a water sign. He was like how you see Nick Cannon's personality is, like they see through your ass and will read you like the New York Times. That's how he was, and I feel like a lot of people threw a lot of spell work on him to change that shit in his character to try to break his will down and a lot of other shit. He should have caught on to that shit and cleaned himself off. Period. I don't give a fuck if it's your mother, fuck your sister, fuck your mother, fuck your fucking brother. I ain't gonna say fuck daddy, but I'm gonna say fuck your daddy too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they do so much shit. Fuck the outside friends. It's what's matter on the inside. It's when your relatives start speaking ill. You know what I'm saying? And this is in this case, you know, I mean it is what it is. So pretty much when I got a reading done on him, yes, I fucking did. Several times at different intervals. I'll be like one a year or some shit like that, just to check it. Like an energy check. Once every 12 months, twice every 12 months, some shit like that. I wouldn't read the cards myself. I'll go to somebody. And if I read the cards myself, I'll still go to somebody to as verification, clarification. So the guy that goes to Africa all the time, he told me that the second baby daddy that's Spanish would rather give to his mother than give to his daughters. Now y'all tell me out there, who put that in that motherfucker's mind? Don't tell me, oh, that's just him. No, it wasn't. That was them racist, prejudiced ass motherfuckers. Okay? He'd rather give to his mother money. He'd rather give money to his mother than give to his daughters. The fuck kind of shit like that. And this motherfucker be in and out every couple of years. I can't even put a date on the years. I can't say 5 years, every 6 years, every 10 years. I cannot. I can just say every so often this motherfucker pop in. So now that we have a couple of girls, so I have a couple of girls by the second baby daddy who's from Central America, right? I have a couple of girls by this motherfucker. He don't take care of none of them. But he will sit there with his bald-headed ass sister who thinks she's the queen of the fucking world with her overbites and her big ass forehead and fucking do spell work on your own blood, on your own bloodline. Let's get to the fact of the matter. I don't give a fuck. You send your nasty ass up there and fucking your own sister. Okay? At the end of the day, motherfucker, because this what these motherfuckers do in Central America. I already know. Okay? At the end of the day, your daughter should come above anybody fucking else. And if they don't, then fuck you. And at this point in time, don't ever think you entitled to them, their energy, their money, me, my energy, my money. Because, bitch, you ain't entitled to shit. You sat there and fucked your own life up by letting motherfuckers do spell work on you. Letting your own sister and your brother do spell work on you. Letting your own fucking mother and daddy do spell work on you. Letting the motherfucking Honduras do spell work on you. Or whoever else is on that motherfucker doing devil magic and shit like that. You will not touch these anointed children, okay? You were only used as a vessel to create the seeds. You're dead now. You know how like the grasshoppers, the female grasshoppers, they mate with the male grasshoppers. Once they got that seed, they stomp on that motherfucker and break his legs. Yeah, Consider me the female grasshopper. You're done, okay? You ain't even paying child support. Let's not forget, this motherfucker is over here trying to blame somebody on the fact that he went to jail. I do recall a situation where you came to me and said the Dominican guy down the block called one of our daughters a negra in a bad way. So you walked back outside that house with 4 of my kitchen knives, a butcher knife, butcher knife, 2 steak knives, a cutting knife, and an army Swiss, some shit like that. How I know? Because the fucking police department knocked on my door and asked me, do I know who he is? I'm like, what the fuck is this going on? This motherfucker was always doing shit behind my back. Oh, because he insulted the guy down the block. He threw a beer can at his head, shit like that. He had a court date to go to. I'm not going to say court date. This is years ago, though. He had a court date to go to. This is my second baby daddy who is Spanish. He had a court date to go to in the state of New Jersey. Do you know this motherfucker decided he wanted to argue and try to put hands on me while I am pregnant with our 3rd daughter. He tried to have domestic violence while I was pregnant with our 3rd daughter, and I goat kicked his ass. You know what a goat kick is? When your legs is very fucking powerful because I'm an Aries. And I kicked him against the wall and dented that shit. Don't ever fuck with me. Don't ever think you're putting your hands on me. Period. So then I had my mother call the cops because my mom lived on the 1st floor. And I swear she was doing black magic on all my relationships because they all ended up always in domestic violence. And then she was always burning her black candles. And then my brother gave me a clue as to what the fuck that bitch be doing. So I already know where it was coming from too. She's another bitch that was throwing spell work too. And think I don't fucking know. So, anywho. So the cops come get him. He gets arrested for hitting the Dominican guy in the head. He has a court date in New Jersey. This motherfucker decides he wants to create a fight. So he gets kicked out. You know, the cops in any domestic dispute tell you to walk away. One of you got to leave and walk away. So he leaves, he walks away. He asks the cops to drop him off in Teaneck, New Jersey. From there, he disappears to LA County, California. There's a warrant out for his arrest because he didn't make the date in New Jersey. The warrants only last 2 years in the state of New Jersey. So this motherfucker was on hideout. Hiding out at his mother's house, going in between his sister's house. He also had charges for, he also had a lawsuit for child support for 3 kids. From interstate child support between Jersey and California. And this motherfucker over here hiding in plain sight. California sends me the letter back. Oh, we don't have the resources. That's when I knew this motherfucker doing spell work. Okay. Him, his daddy, his sister, his mother, all of them, the whole family. A whole family of racist motherfuckers doing spell work. So he don't fucking take care of his daughter financially. Mind you, his mother had $75,000 in the bank from her lawsuit against falling in the jewelry factory in Inglewood, California. He had money in the bank, I think $15,000, $20,000 from when a car accident, crashed the car into a light pole. They sued the city of LA County. Okay, so they both had a joint bank account because she told me in Spanish They had a joint fucking bank account. Combined combination of 75,000 plus. And he couldn't pay child support. But yeah, but bet you it's 2023 now. This was in the year of you will never know because I'm not telling. Only he fucking knows. And he know I'm telling facts. Him, his brother, I know his brother be stalking me, his fat ass with glasses. He another one. The Aquarius. And think I don't know with his fucking Mexican girlfriend. Did you marry her yet for that green card? Anyway, he an anchor baby, so he get mad when I say that. It is what it is. You're an anchor baby, bitch. You're an anchor baby. So anyway, so the thing is, they got money combined in the bank, and yet he rebukes paying anything for his 3 daughters. Wow. The fucking wow factor on that shit. And I bet you they broke now. Why? Because they was paying for all that fucking spell work, broke bitches. Now you looking and trying to be in somebody's energy and trying to siphon somebody's energy to manifest. Keep your schizophrenic ass out my motherfucking energy. Don't even be leaning on my children's energy, honey, because that's your demise. You're going to end up like your nephew. Keep it up. They was doing death spells so much, and I can tell when someone's throwing shit at my kids because they'll act up. I'm going to tell all you women out there who got fucking hateful ass baby daddies, pay attention to your children's behavior. If they catch a fucking cold that don't go away, if they tend to daze out, or if they get sick, or if they pass out, shit that looks not so familiar. Shit okay, if your child is getting bullied in school, that ain't happening to my kids because they don't play that shit. I will beat somebody's kid's ass. I don't play that. I will be your mama today, bitch. Don't fucking play with me. But if your children, not mine, is getting bullied out there, females out there, it's because your baby daddy's weak ass and his family's doing spell work. Okay? And not only is his family doing it, the bitch he with that ugly hoe, yeah, she doing it too. Because he pillow talking. First of all, if you a hoe with a nigga, that gotta be, or a Spanish nigga, that gotta be with a bitch, and she's listening to you talk about an ex, she's not much of a female. She got low self-esteem, and she need to work on herself, do some fucking inner healing. Because no real woman, no alpha female is gonna sit there and stand by idle wild and listen to your weak ass, a weak ass man at that, who's talking about an ex. Because right off the back, of alpha female gonna be like, oh, I thought he was the alpha male. This is a beta basic bitch. And she gonna walk. Nobody wanna hear that shit about an ex. Nobody wanna hear that shit about no fucking ex. Getting back to this ex. So this motherfucker has money in the bank, refuses to pay the child support. He walked off on a warrant for his fucking arrest. Okay? Ooh, when I moved to California, listen. Oh, it gets funky. This is how I know he's in cahoots with my mother and has been, because my third baby daddy told me. My third baby daddy told me. That's why your fucking ex from Honduras is talking to your mother behind your back and they saying that you ain't shit. Yeah, I'll be that though. You know why? I'll be that standing on my wallet 10 toes down, honey, on my shit. Well, my wallet is taller than yours and I'm looking down my balcony at you bitches. So, anyway, I'll pay attention to hoes though. Because that's all that talks is hoes. People that used to be hoes back in the days, people that are hoes right now. I don't listen to hoes. Period. They're hoes, honey. Hoes. So, I moved to California in 2021. Right? I'm here now, of course. I'm not hiding. I'm just minding my business, right? Because God forbid the next bitch that jump on that minefield, I'm going to forget that I'm healed and fuck you up. Period. That's on God. I will fuck you up. So mind your business and stay in the background watching like you normally do, bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. Because while I'm hearing my cello mellow, don't turn me into Snoop Dogg. Because I'll be Jimmy Bones in a minute. Okay? In a minute. In a New York fucking minute. So this motherfucker right here. Hold on, let me get my swig on. My probiotic. So anyway. So, this motherfucker right here. I moved to Cali in the year I already stated earlier. I don't like repeat myself. So when I moved to Cali, I'm in a hotel motel. My brother's helping me out with the bill. I said it. My brother, because I don't have a man in my life. They're all weak ass punk bitches that take it up the ass. They're a bunch of faggots. So, no offense to LGBTQ. I ain't talking about you, so don't take offense. Move it to the side. So anyway, is she over there? Okay. I was up real early because I had to make breakfast for my children. They had homemade. My children had buttermilk pancakes, homemade, turkey bacon. I didn't do the eggs. You're not really supposed to eat eggs a lot. But this morning I'm up. So if you're wondering why I'm up so early, it's because I was up watching Korean cooking and I wanted to cook something. So what I made is a whole breakfast for my kids. I made buttermilk pancakes, turkey bacon, and home fries. I boiled the potatoes, skinned them, peeled them, lemon pepper in that bitch, some salt, some purple onions in that shit, and they went for it. So anyway, so that's why I'm fucking up early. But getting back to this motherfucker. So if ever someone's doing something to y'all kids, just take note, y'all. It's your baby daddy doing it. It's dead up. Don't look anywhere else because I'm gonna tell you why not to look anywhere else and look directly at your bald-headed ass baby daddy, that ugly fucking troll, because that motherfucking monster don't give a fuck about that kid that you're either pregnant with now, or that you already gave birth to now, or that kid could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30 years old. I don't give a fuck. It was that motherfucker the whole time, that bald-headed ass fucking troll trolling you, stalking you, gang stalking you. You move, they try to find out where you at and shit like that, harassment. If I was you, shit like I do, it's restraining order because you ain't gonna bother my peace, bitch. Now, them be the same motherfuckers that they have money and they rather have it to themselves or who they fucking or they mamas and daddies and siblings rather than give to your ass. And this is in the case that I'm talking about when it comes to me and my second baby daddy and my first baby daddy. When they get money, they don't want to give it to me, right? And I feel like behind the scenes, it could be the involvement of my mother and my sister and a couple other people, regular family members, that's telling these motherfuckers, but I don't give a shit here nor there if someone's in your fucking ear spitting butter. Bitch, you shouldn't be listening to nobody when it comes to your kid. Period. You shouldn't be listening to no motherfucker. I don't fuck your mother, fuck your daddy, fuck your brother, fuck your sister, uncle, fucking great aunt, grandmama, abuelita. I don't give a fuck. When it comes to your child, that should be your pride and glory. When it comes to your child, your seed, it came out your dick, should be your pride and glory. Because how you treat your seed, your dick, is how you treat your fucking self at the end of the fucking day. So if you're rude, disrespectful to your seed, your dick, your kid that came out your dick, okay, then that's how you treat your fucking self. So don't ever feel like you're fucking entitled, motherfuckers. To my exes, don't ever fucking feel entitled to any of my fucking fame, fortune, money, finances, my kids. You ain't entitled to none of my kids. They mine, bitch. You the sperm bank. As far as I'm concerned, you're a fucking sperm bank. You're a free sperm bank because sperm banks cost 5 to 10 G's to get sperm out that motherfucker just to get a baby. You're free. So there you go. Don't ever feel like you entitled. None of my exes but ever feel like they fucking entitled to none of my kids. Don't be causing no fucking status problems. Don't be assuming that you think my last name is what it is because it's not. My last name been changed, bitch. And my last name that been changed is my permanent name now. Ho. So stop trying to look up what my name is. Oh, what her name is. My government no longer exists, bitch. Okay? My government name? Ugh. Why good shit got taste like booty? Anyway, things that's supposed to be healthy for you is always nasty. Anyway, like don't ever feel like you entitled to my children's energy, my children's time, my children's resources, my children's body parts, my children's spirit, mind, body, soul, finances, anything belonging to these innocents, because they don't belong to you. They belong to the Most High God, who have been helping me raise these kids. Okay? No, I don't step foot inside the church because the devil lies there. My church is outside. My church is in my bedroom, my kitchen. My church is carried within my heart and my soul. That's my fucking church, bitch, and only the Most High can judge me. Okay? But I guarantee you, that's who's been helping me raise these damn kids with the help of my goddamn younger brother. Nobody else been helping. They'll help with fucking advice and shit. I don't need your fucking advice. I know advice, I need financial help with my kids. Okay? Every so often he can't do much because he's just an uncle. And I appreciate my younger brother. He heaven sent. That's Jesus right there. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you exes, fuck all of you. You nigga and you two spicks. Fuck all you motherfuckers. I said what the fuck I said. Am I racist and prejudiced? Nope. But I do carry the same energy and mirror that shit back to your ass. Don't ever feel like you're entitled. Stop throwing witchcraft at my kids, because every time you throw witchcraft at my kids, a family member of your family's going to die. Period. Because you're over there doing death spells. So this is not a promise. This is facts. Every time you step in and out of Botanica with your mama, with your little crackhead friends, your cocaine head friends, your crystal meth friends, heroin friends, okay? Your current girlfriend, or the bitches that you fuck, a trail of them, because y'all hoes, okay? All of you. Somebody in your family gonna pass away. And that's a guaranteed fucking fact, fucking with me. Why? Because I'm not doing anything to y'all. I suffered enough. I am deserving of all the goodness that God has to give to me without you. My children are a blessing to me. I love my children 10 toes down on these motherfuckers. Okay, I went toe to toe on that bitch when she put her hand on my son while my son was being in temporary custody. I went toe to toe. I told her, I will knock you the fuck out if I catch you one more time with your hands on my son. And I meant that. I will choke a hoe out quick, and I did it before. She was shaking in her boots. I don't back down from no bitch. I tell you what, I'm nice, I'm kind, I'm gentle. Don't cross the line. And that's when that bitch crossed the line. You don't dare put your hands on my Taurus. Because, bitch, I'm going to put my hands on you. Sleep with one eye open, because we both in this house, bitch. Both of us is in. This is when I was living in the house with that bitch. She was like, she told her brother, my son's father, get your girl. I'm not his girl, ho. I have a baby by a whole nother motherfucker, and he ain't black. You don't have no more chances to touch my son. If my son even look like he's scared, I'm gonna fuck you up. If my son even look like I'm gonna fuck you up. If my son even look like, I'm gonna fuck you up. And if I find out it was you making them reports, oh, trust me, I'm not gonna touch you with my real hands. And I made that promise, and that's why that bitch lost that house. Okay? Fuck around and find out. Honey, I got God on my back and Jesus by my side. Don't play with me. I'm real nice. Same for them fake ass motherfuckers that come up here asking for readings and shit, and think I don't know you're a fucking reader. You're a dark ass empathic reader. I don't give a fuck what you do in your spare time, but don't throw no energy my way. At the end of the day, it's gonna cost you your life or your lifespan. Why? Because God said so. That's why. Now get back to these fucking exes, these fucked up exes. To the exes that don't, oh, I'm not giving her no money because they got motherfucking bitches in their ears and whatever have yous, or they getting high off of whatever have yous. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, you should have been taking care of your children. You should have been taking care of your fucking seed, and you failed. You dropped the ball, bitch. So this what you gonna do. Stay there. Yup, stay on that end. Stay on the end that you fucking on. Stand 10 toes down like you was for yourself. Now they broke. I guarantee you these motherfuckers is broken homeless or about to go broke, about to be homeless. They bitch fucking and sucking other niggas' dicks and shit because they ugly as fuck. And it's like, they didn't get an upgrade. They got a downgrade. You can't get no better than me, bitch. I'm the shits. Okay? It is what it is. I'm number one in the Zodiac, ho. Will always remain that way. Don't be sending people to spy, stalk, and walk. Spanish guy, first baby daddy. Because that's what you be doing. He got a bad habit of sending people this way, trying to find out where people live at, find people's phone numbers and all that shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Heard that? Heard that? Mm-hmm. I'll say it again to the retards in the back. To the baby daddy, especially the first Spanish baby daddy, who ended up being the first ex-husband. Leave me the fuck alone. Getting back to the story when I moved to California in 2021, December of 2021, I did move to California. I'm now in Las Vegas though. I moved to Las Vegas. Ooh, 2 weeks ago. I just get the setup the way I have it in my room. The way I have my room set up is like how I have my room set up in California. So I'm new to Las Vegas. So I don't know. Las Vegas remind me of North New Jersey. They streets be dirty during the day. Anyway, but I'm on the nice side of Las Vegas. So anyway, I'm on the nice side of Las Vegas. It's a little rural. So anyway, hold on. I see something. Yeah, fucking eyelashes falling out. So this motherfucker here, he likes to stalk and shit. Now, I know that's that motherfucker making fake ass accounts, besides the Nigerians that come on in and shit and try to scam people and shit. Because those fake accounts usually 9 times out of 10 are scammers. And maybe 1 out of 10 of those accounts is an ex. So I already know, like, how are you? Where you been? Don't talk to me, nigga. So when I first got to Cali, I'm in the hotel room, right off of Sunset Boulevard. I'm in a hotel room right off of Sunset Boulevard when I was in Cali. And I'm sitting there. My phone rings. This before I changed my phone number. I changed my fucking phone number. Only once. I only changed it once. I changed my fucking phone number. So I changed my number and I'm going to tell you why. So I'm sitting here chilling in the motel room. I'm waiting for my house to be inspected. So I can't get into the house because that's the rules. I can't get into the house until after inspection passed, blah, 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 blah. Right? I get a phone. It says plus 251. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, right? It came off of WhatsApp. And by the way, I disconnected my WhatsApp. So I no longer have WhatsApp. I no longer have Snapchat. I'm disconnecting most of my socials because I'm trying to be on more downtime. Even though I know I got to do readings and shit like that, I'm more on downtime. So I disconnected Snapchat and I disconnected the WhatsApp because he called me off of WhatsApp. I didn't know what this number was. He said, "Hey, how's my 3 angels? Who the fuck is this?" That's my response. Who the fuck is this? How'd you get my number? Who is this? Then he said he was their dad. And I'm like, prove it. Then he said certain things. I was like, okay. Who gave you my number? Was it my mother that gave you this fucking number? He paused. Thanks for the answer. Okay. First of all, number one, bitch wasn't supposed to give nobody my fucking number. That's on God. That's how I know y'all two's working in cahoots with that black magic and that witchcraft and spell work and shit. Why are you talking to her? Yo, I feel like the rules should be this. If you're a daughter and you have parents, or if you're a daughter of a single parent, mainly a mom, if you're not talking to your ex, whether you got kids by that person or not, your mother shouldn't be either. Neither should your siblings. Okay? That's crossing the line. All right? And this bitch done crossed the line more than once talking to this goddamn crackhead. Right? So he paused. He was like, I just want to talk to my daughters. Okay, so I'll let him talk to them. Blah, blah, blah. So I said, run me my money. What money? Child support money, bitch. For these 3 kids. Run me my money. You took your special last time to finally call me after X amount of years. And what do you want? What the fuck do you want? He didn't know what the fuck to say. Cause yeah. Oh, I'll call you back when you cool down. I'll never cool down, bitch. I'm a burning inferno. Who the fuck told you I'll ever cool down? Like I'm gonna forget what you did. You can do all the spell work in the world. Hell, you can drum up Lucifer. I'll call him for you, bitch. And I'm going to tell you right now, even he going to be scared. Because at the moment you created this injustice, honey, you're going to bury yourself in it. Okay? How dare you think you're going to give money to your mother and not your fucking daughters? This your mentality, right? Okay. Hell ain't got to freeze over for you to burn in it. You were never forgiven. That's for God, honey. And I ain't God. I'm man. I'm just a messenger that's going to let you know you'll never be forgiven. Because you was doing all that fucking death magic, all that fucking spell work on your own goddamn kids. And you think I don't fucking know about it. And stop telling your dad and his fucking cross-eyed, bitch-ass wife is traveling to Mexico, and your little forehead sister, too, traveling in and out of Mexico, going to Veracruz. Yeah, because I saw that in a dream years ago, too. Someone traveled to Veracruz, New Mexico. There's a church there in Veracruz that behind this church there is a valley. If you look down the valley, there's a river way down there. If you turn back and you see the cemetery or the graveyard, the cemetery has the caskets above ground with crystallized rocks on them. How would I know this? I never went to Mexico, but I damn sure traveled in Dream State and saw him with that Gerber baby jar dropping it off the cliff. Bitch, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. I got motherfuckers doing splits, tricks, and all that shit trying to fuck with me. They all end up losing. 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, you go. All because you don't want to pay fucking child support. Get the fuck out of here. These motherfuckers be scheming, plotting. They broke now. So why you trying to call me at the fucking motel? For what? I want to see my angels. Who's your angels? No, honey. These are my angels. They don't belong to you. They belong to me and the Most High God. Because that's who helped me raise these fucking girls. That's why these girls are smart, because of me. That's why these girls will always remain protected under the cover of Christ himself. Because you've been throwing demon magic my way. And you done fucked around and fucked with the demon slayer. Dumbass. How's your brain working? You still schizophrenic? How's your nephew? Oh, wow, I forgot. You ain't got one. One died. You blame your sister for that shit. Doing all that fucking black magic against me and mines. Honey, return to sender times 100. All the time. All the time. All because they don't want to give these kids that I give birth to no money. You better stop listening to my mother. Stop listening to your mother. Stop listening to these whores. That includes who I just mentioned. Stop listening to these whores telling you, oh, she got too many kids. Oh, she can't handle those kids. I handle mine. I've been handling people's children since, how old was I? 11, 12. My first job was working at Baby World, a daycare owned by my fucking younger brother's grandmother. Because we got two different dads with the same mom. I wanted to work. I wanted the job. I took care of a lot of, I want to say it properly. I took care of a lot of Indian children from India, a lot of Hasidic Jewish children. Okay, because that's all who she had in her daycare was nothing but people who were made of money. And they loved me. I always took care of kids. Okay? And Eve love the kids. You know what I'm saying? So why would I be a danger to them? Why would I be a danger to my own goddamn kids? This is the mentality of these demons. Okay? Coming in as family members and as in-laws as well. Because it'd be your in-laws that's demonic as well. It'd be the in-laws that's throwing fucking black magic. It'd be your relatives and your in-laws together that's throwing black magic on you because I had it done to me. Okay? They'll start off with the confusion spell. You know why? They want you mentally confused so you don't know which way is up, which way is down, which way is loose. They don't want you to know it's coming from them. They want you to think it's coming from an outside, a stranger, someone that don't like you. They don't like you. It's them bitches. They don't fucking like you. And then they sit around, little, I'm going to call it the campfire, but we know it's their house, talking shit about you. Mm-hmm. Then you got siblings that fuck your baby daddy and think you don't fucking know, but you know everything. That's why you fucking left. And that's why you're not talking to them now, because they're a fucking screwball. They're scumbags, scum of the earth, lame o hoes. Period. Don't ever fucking come for me and think, oh, she's Miss Goody Two Shoe. I am. I'm deserving of all the shit that because I've been through the trenches, bitch. Like Scarface. I done been down with them fucking roaches and rats, bitch. I done been through all the fucking treacherous shit that relatives can do to you. Mm-hmm. Even got cousins in the background that be going to pay for spell work, traveling over there. I got cousins that be picking up Bibles, that be reading them Psalms and them verses, Ezekiel 11:14 and all that bullshit. Think I don't fucking know. I know everything. I sit in the cut just like God does and watch you from a spiritual side. I see you. I see all you bitches. Did judgment fall on you yet? Not yet. Wait for it. It's coming. The only one who never did me wrong, not gonna fucking with this shit. Hold on. The only one related to me who never did me wrong, knock on wood, was my fucking father. And that's why I'll forever tell bitches I am my father's daughter. Because he would never let half that shit go down. Ever. Ever. He would have walked in there with his pistol and shot them bitches up. Yup, because my daddy from the projects. But I'm going to tell you like this. That's the only one I can actually trust and fucking count on. My own fucking father. Every other body that's bitches out there, and I mean females with clits and tits, couldn't trust them. Those relatives are not to be fucking trusted. Okay, I got relatives that will sleep with your fucking husband and be up in church on Sunday talking about praise Jesus, fucking demons. Okay? They be all sitting around the little, have you heard of such and such? Have they be on that phone? Have you heard of such and such? I got relatives that'll fucking sit there and tell strangers your business. Grimy, grimy asses. When their life is bored, they want to sit there and talk about me. I had my own mother running around in the streets with my sister. And you know who told on her too? Her own fucking spiritualist friend that's from Barbados. Man, she fucking rest in peace, Edie. Used to say, that's wrong what your mother doing. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She called me out the blue. It's wrong what your mother doing. I see her in the spirit. She walking around telling everybody that you on drugs and you this and you that. And I'm like, what? She said her car is blue, right? I was like, now this lady ain't never visited my mom. They always used to just talk on the phone. Ooh, she good, right? So what else is going on here? And she do give me the rundown, and she jealous of you. That's the first spiritualist that said that shit. The second spiritualist was from Romania. There was a sidewalk sale going on, and I was pregnant with my daughter. She said, who them two females walk with you? I said, that one's my sister and that one's my mother. She said, they both don't like you. They both jealous of you because of your looks. What? Here it is. I used to walk around think I'm the ugly duckling because these bitches walking around like they fabuloso. You know what I'm saying? Them bitches that walk around with the makeup on, the wigs on, and I'm so cute, too cutie patootie type of shit. And here it is. I'm a tomboy, so I wear overalls. You know what I'm saying? I'm sports minded, and I'm pretty much down with the people, with the right people, not the fucking wrong ones. Okay, so it's like, yeah, I pretty much figured that one. They jealous that you pregnant. They jealous that you this. They jealous of blah 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 blah. Right? One is more jealous than the other one. I said, yeah, I figured that one. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm just saying specifically to you females out there, don't trust these bitches. Look at them with the side eye. Feed them with the long hand of the spoon. Matter of fact, cut their ass off. Period. So getting back to these exes be grouping up with these fucking relatives to group up against you and do some little witchcraft shit. All right. I know a lot of readers in fucking YouTube land been picking up on shit, and some of y'all haven't been picking up on shit. Some of y'all literally are picking up your index cards and reading other readers. That's a no-no for you, bitch. Okay, because you just committed a universal crime, and you will be handled and judged with accordingly, and your gifts will be taken from you accordingly. One by one, each gift you think you got is going to be taken. But to the ones that been picking up on actual energy without reading somebody, you hit the hammer on the nail. With that shit, you hit the hammer on the nail. But with the X's of mine, let me tell you something. He's like, I'll call you when you cool down. First of all, if it didn't come from me, if I never gave you my phone number, if I never gave you my cell number, right? Why the fuck are you calling? Who gave it to you? It's only one other person that could have gave it to you. And they didn't even have permission to give it to you because in order to get my number and they have it, they have to call me, get permission from me to give you that fucking number. And that was the violation that X that bitch out the system. Okay? Peace out, hoes. You're not to be trusted. Okay? Can't trust you anyway. Be doing that spell work. So he calls back. When did he call back? 2 days later. Oh, did you cool down yet? Blah, blah, blah. No, run me my money, bitch. I sound like Ronnie from the Players Club. No, run me my money, bitch. Where's my fucking money? I don't have much. You had a lot of money in the fucking bank. Where did it all go? Run me my fucking money. You have 75,000 plus. Your mom had 75,000. You had 20 to 30. Run me my money, bitch. This motherfucker want to come in here like shit's brand new. No, shit's still the same with your ass. Ain't shit changed. Run me my money for these 3 kids. He gonna hang up the phone, call back. Okay. Last time he called me was when my house finally got inspected in California. Because right now, I moved to Vegas. I like Vegas better. Less taxes. So my thing is this. He gonna wait until the inspection cleared out. This is when I moved to Cali and I was living in Cali. I moved to Vegas a couple days ago. But listen. So while I was there, inspection, everything passed. We moving the furniture in, got my brand new place. I'm chilling, chillaxing, all this shit, right? I get a phone call. Who the fuck is this? This motherfucker. Why do you keep calling me from different numbers? The numbers kept switching. Like it'd be plus 251, plus 268, plus 68. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Right? So he either calling me from I figure he calling me from other people's phones. There's no way you got this many cell phones, right? So I'm like, what do you want? You got my money? Same thing gonna keep coming out my mouth. You got my money? Because I know exactly how much you fucking owe me times the years. And let me see. The oldest is, the second born is, and then the third one is, he owes me quite a bit of money. Okay? Quite a bit of money. So he calls, and my man's picks up. Mind you, I'm making us some goddamn wonton wraps, some egg rolls. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make some egg rolls and shit. And I'm making some like Korean fried chicken and shit. So I'm cooking in the kitchen. I'm making some like buttery rice. So I'm like, do. So I look over at him. I don't say it out loud, but I give him the like, who that over there? You know what I'm saying? Like, who calling my phone? So he mutes it and he says, who's this fool talking about he your husband, some shit? I don't have a husband. Right? I said, I have a boyfriend. You standing right here. So he looking and pretty much he tells him off. He's like, no, fool, I'm her fucking man. I'm her husband. Who the fuck is you? Oh, I'm her baby daddy. La, 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 la. So he mutes it again. He's like, this fucking fool is crazy. Off his rocker. Da, 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 da. He's like, yo, I'm going to warn him one fucking time. He gave him a warning, like, back off and stay away. That's all he said. I'm going to put it like that. It wasn't exactly in that way, but it was basically back off and stay away. pretty much. So my man was looking like, yo, this fool gonna call back and has he paid you your child support for these girls here? No. He said, then what's the fucking purpose of him calling you? I said, he said, cause he wants something. What the fuck he want? He don't need to want nothing. He need to give up them goddamn dollars. That's what he said. He need to give up them goddamn dollars. Stop looking for shit. He one of them bum bitches, ain't he? I was like, yeah, he a goofy. He a goofy. My man was like, yeah, he pretty much a goofy, yo. So and that's why I changed my fucking number. He's like, yo, change your fucking number, yo. And when you change your number, only give this main number to one reliable person. If that person gives your number out, then they're not reliable. Change your number again. So only one person has my number, and that's my younger brother. Nobody else has it. So I'm gonna see if he's reliable with that shit, because nobody else is supposed to have that number other than my younger brother. Nobody. If other people got that number, I'm gonna switch out. Like my boyfriend said, because no. Only time exes want to come around is when they looking for a handout and shit. But when you needed that handout, they didn't give you that fucking handout. When I needed that handout with my girls, that motherfucker wasn't there. He was fucking everybody in motels throughout Los Angeles County. Being a hoarder he is. Most likely he got STD, HIV, whatever. I really don't care at the end of the day, because you're not bringing that disease near my children. Period. You're not bringing your disease-ridden ass near my children. He's spiritually disease-ridden and he's physically disease-ridden. He got nothing but spiritual demons all on his ass and looking to target something. But let me tell you something, bitch. I'm not like the average bear. Okay, I ain't Boo Boo the Fool. And I damn sure ain't Yogi Berra. All right? You're not bringing your disease-ridden ass with them spiritual demons on you in my direction. Nor will you contact me or my children. Stay the fuck away from us. Okay? With your in-child private eye dick. Okay? It's always the ones with the little dick that think they stomp with the big boys and shit. Get the fuck on with yourself. Get the fuck on with yourself. You and your little dick. Get on. Now get into the third baby daddy. Third baby daddy, which would be my second ex-husband. Is there much to say about this midget? Because he another one with the in-child private eye too. Listen, it's all Spanish men with little dicks and shit. So anyway, I think they are. That's why Spanish women be going for either white boys or black boys. Because they men got little dicks. So anyway. And that's why half of them with the little dicks turn out to be gay. Shit, your dick look like a clit. So anyway. I said what the fuck I said. Shut the fuck up. Anybody in the comment section. Anyway. So down to the third baby daddy, but my second husband, who's also Hispanic, he Latino, he also from Central America too, but another part of Central America. This motherfucker at one point in time ended up good, same shit. He ended up good, we ended up good, blah, blah, blah. But the problem with this motherfucker was, he's another one, like, this is what I don't like about Spanish men. They allow other people in their ear. They're weak. Those are weak men. They're up there with the French people. They weak. Because when it comes to you loving somebody, no one should intervene or interfere in that shit. Period. You should take care of the relationship and allow nobody to intervene in that shit. Now, all things started off good and well, but then this motherfucker decided he wanted to fucking wild out and start wilding out with nothing but hoes. Crackhead hoes. Cocaine head hoes. Fucking bitches that drink, what's that? Fireball and Hennessy and the dark liquor shit. Anyway, people that think life is a party 24/7. I'm sorry, I can't think life is a party. I have responsibilities as a fucking adult. We all can't live our high school years 24/7. This is people that they got mental issues. So anyway, every time just because you got a job, don't mean your mentality is straight on your head. Okay. So his friends and them, they're all Latinos just like him. They're always at the house parties and always go this and always go that. He was always trying to get me to go out and shit like that. I'll go out when I feel the need to. I'll go out when my spirit says to go out. I'll go out. I'm a homebody. I ain't. I'm gonna tell you like this to the bitches out there that's gonna say some shit in their videos and think I'm not gonna know. Fuck you. Right before I say it, I'm gonna say fuck you. For the simple fact, ain't shit wrong with being a fucking homebody. At least I'm not in trouble. At least I'm staying out of trouble. I'm staying to myself, minding my business, not catching HIV or AIDS or COVID-19 or the new string of shit that's going on right now. I'm in my house, clean air, don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my house, clean air, don't care. So fuck you if you got a problem with homebodies. Motherfuckers that think life is a party. We the outside boys, we the outside girls, and that's why y'all dropping off one by one. ah. Anywho, go ahead. You think life is a party, that's why your life is cut short. So anyway, so this motherfucker, my third baby daddy, second ex-husband, was like, he was always, I can always tell when he doing shit because he's like Biggie Smalls. He the same sign as Biggie Smalls too. Whenever they feel guilty about some shit that they did, they want to gift you a lot of shit because they feel guilty that they fucked somebody the other night, that they fucked your sister, or that they fucked this guy, or that they fucking bisexual, or they just fucking period. They just fucking got their dick out swinging it like King Dingaling, and that shit looks like a Vienna sausage. So it's like, why do you give me teddy bears for Valentine's Day? Oh, it's to make up for all the times that I'm working overtime. You wasn't working overtime, you was fucking overtime. That's what you was doing. You was having sex overtime. That's what the fuck you was doing. Motherfuckers be thinking people like me, because we got a soft demeanor and shit, that we nice, we good girls or good guys, that they can step over you. No. What us good people are really doing is giving you enough rope to hang your fucking self so then we have an excuse to leave you because we're really trying to leave and not stay with your dirty ass. But we trying to figure out how to do it. You know how we gonna fucking leave your ass? Easy. We gonna let you hang yourself and fuck as many people as you want so we can go out the door. There you go. Because someone else is already waiting for us on the sidelines. So boot, pal, be going. Okay? We don't chase, we replace. People like me, I'm not chasing, I'm replacing. So I'll never chase your ass. Especially if you're doing some dumbass, dirty shit. I don't chase dirty dick. I don't even chase clean dick. Okay? So my third baby daddy, second ex-husband, yeah, a lot of people in his ear. He used to always come to me too and say that your mother said, um, you ain't shit. Your sister says you ain't shit. They said you're lazy. You this, you that. A lot of negativity was coming from my second husband, and he was stating that my mother and sister was saying it, and I know it was them because one of the friends to my sister called me up on Turkey Day and said exactly what my sister was saying about me. Because see, y'all keep in mind, even though my mother and I are the same complexion, but all of my siblings, they are light skinned. I'm dark skinned, right? She told me, now mind you, this is a friend to my sister. She was going on and she said it in Spanish because she Panamanian. She said it in Spanish to, now mind you, we just had an argument. Me and he was my husband then before I divorced him and shit like that. But before the divorce, this was on Turkey Day. Me and him was having an argument. The argument sparked over something so fucking stupid as to what we gonna put on the turkey and shit like that. And that's when his childish ass demeanor, mentality decided to say, that's why your sister and your mom said that you're lazy, you don't do shit, you this, that, blah, 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 blah. And your sister don't like you, blah, blah, blah. Here comes the incoming phone call. Here she comes, Panamanian Spanish girl. Mind you, she black as night. She's beautiful. She is dark and she is tall. She is dark and lovely, right? So I applaud her for coming to tell me what the fuck was being said behind my back. Did I care about what was being said behind my back? Pretty much the Aries don't give a fuck what's being said behind our back because you can say what the fuck you want to say. At the end of the day, we all know what's true is true and what's not is not, right? So she calls on Turkey Day and we finished arguing over the damn turkey and him saying what my mom and sister said about me. So she's talking to me And she asked me, "What's wrong with your sister?" And I was like, "Huh? Excuse me. First of all, happy Thanksgiving." Right? Like, okay, I don't never hear from this girl other than Facebook. I always thumbs up, like her, hey, lady, whatnot, and I call her blah blah. I call all the ladies in my friends list ladies because I feel like you should be a lady. You shouldn't be a hoe, right? You should know your worth. You should be a lady. Let these motherfuckers wait on that shit. Your cookie is worth more than diamonds, right? So I get the phone call on Turkey Day. She asked me what's wrong with your sister. I'm like, first of all, happy Turkey Day. And she goes, yeah, happy Turkey Day. I'm just a little upset. And so I asked her, like, what are you upset about? And she goes, she sent one of her men friends because she's a celebrity massage therapist. I'm gonna put that out there. She's a celebrity massage therapist that works between the tri-state area of New York, Jersey, Connecticut. I'm gonna just put that out there, right? So she's talking to me on the phone about asking me. She said, "What's wrong with your sister?" She sent. There's a guy that she liked. There's a guy that she liked. She liked this guy. She sent him to get his hair braided because my sister does braids. My sister does stylings, which includes cornrows, braids, and all that other shit. She does hair basically, right? So this guy, I'm not sure if he was like German, Russian, Spanish, one of those guys that wanted to be down with the black people. So he wanted little braids in his hair and shit like that. So she sent him to my sister because she was like, because we're good friends. Mind you, they're both Aquariuses. This is the fucked up shit. The girl who calls me is an Aquarius, and my sister is an Aquarius, right? So she said she sent the guy to her house, to my sister's house, to get his hair braided, and my sister ended up fucking him, right? Ended up sleeping with him and shit like that. So what's wrong? I said I have no control over that. I don't know what's going on. I care not to talk about that shit. And why don't you ask her? That's what I said. Why don't you take it up with her? Go ask her. She said she denies, blah 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 blah. But the guy didn't deny. The guy said he fucked her, right? So the guy didn't deny it at all. He said he fucked her. She sucked his dick and all that shit, right? So So she's upset because this guy is the guy she really liked. It. Now she can't trust my sister or send anybody else. She was like, because if you do his hair and he pays you X amount of dollars for his hair being done, she's got more clients to float my sister's way. I was like, shit, that's a good way of making money. You know what I'm saying? That's a good way of making money. Shit, float them clients, right? She's like, but now I'm not gonna fucking do it because she's a fucking whore. Like that, right? God forbid you get two Aquariuses going at it, right? So I'm like, I don't know, take it up with yo. If you feeling that way, take it up with her, right? She's still going on and on. She said, what kind of sister anyway says, what kind of sister like her? I wouldn't even call her my sister. I said, why? She said, I'm black as night. I'm chocolate like an Oreo cookie. And my sister is high yellow like the golden Oreo cookie. She said, and never in my life will my sister ever dog me out the way your sister dogged you the fuck out. She called you fat, black, ugly. She called you every name in the fucking book. But what I don't fucking like is the fact that she kept talking about your skin complexion, how black you are. You're an ugly black girl. Blah, 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 blah. She looks better than you. Blah, 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 blah. I said, can I tell you something? She's been doing this since high school. If you're trying to get a reaction out of me, you won't because this shit is old. Like she's been doing that since high school. I remember throughout high school, she was doing the same shit, telling everybody I look like a dirty Dominican. That's exactly what she used to say. She looks like a dirty Dominican. Because I used to go to my high school with like purple overalls, but my overalls had like graffiti on them. You know, at the time, LL Cool J came out with "I Need It Around the Way, Girl, that's the one for me." So we used to wear the shit. We used to dress like that back in the days. Motown Philly back again. Do a little East Coast swing. Boys to men coming on. And then dress like TLC and shit. So I didn't like wearing, well, only in the summer months. I didn't like wearing socks with my shoes, with my sneakers, because my feet would sweat. So she said something to a gang of students in the school about me. So then I had the Dominican girl come up to me, I had the Puerto Rican girl come up to me, and these two are my friends from my group. They used to tell me how my sister was dogging me out. She's talking shit about you. Blah, 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 blah. Fast forward to a couple years back, my son's father, my other daughter's father, all the way up to my current ex-husband, all said the same shit. Your sister's talking shit about you. She says this about you. She says that about you. She says this about you. She says that about you. Okay, but what's that say about her? That's what I used to say. What's that say about her? If she's talking shit about me, what's that say about her? She's very insecure. She need to go check that at the door. Because I ain't paying no attention to your ass at the end of the day. No attention to that ass. Because I don't really care what people do. I don't sit around and talk about people. But I'm going to sit on this fucking live and say shit what I need to be saying, get the shit off my chest that I've been holding back. It'll go into a book too, because I'm going to create a memoir of all the shit that I went through with these fucking hoes. So I'm going to call it These Hoes. So anywho, so my third baby daddy used to always give me shit. I still have a blue sapphire diamond ring. You'll never see me wear it on the live. It was my actual engagement ring to get remarried to him. He wanted to actually remarry, but then you got this bitch in his face. They ended up, she did a pop up at my house. Now this back in Jersey. When me and my now ex-husband, but he was my husband, and when we were in the kitchen, we were cooking, right? Because he's a chef at a restaurant. She pops up. So we like, who's ringing the downstairs bell? Because I used to live on the third floor. So I sent one of my girls downstairs, the oldest one. I ain't sent the young one. I sent the oldest one. She know how to handle herself because I told her, kick him in the nuts. Right? So, show no mercy, kick them in the nuts, take that bitch out, go for blood. I teach my kids all this shit. It's military shit. So anyway, she answers the door. She comes running upstairs real quick. What is she doing here? That's just what she said. What is she doing here? Who? She says, Auntie, she's coming up the stairs. Huh? She says, Auntie, she's coming up the stairs. What is she doing here? Did you call her? Nah, I ain't fucking call her. Then I look to my now ex-husband. Did you call her? He's like, I ain't call that bitch. I said, okay, I see what this is. And my instincts immediately picked up. She dropped something outside your door, downstairs on the front porch. So she comes in, and this happened to be on Mother's Day. So she comes in, this wig and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't ever get shit on Mother's Day, so why are you bringing shit on Mother's Day? This is what's going on in my mind. Like, why is this bitch bringing shit on Mother's Day? Lashes? A wig? Like, what is this shit? I don't care for this shit. Like, okay, And then my mom sits there oddly. That's how I know he's talking shit in the car. She sits there. She goes to the corner of my bedroom, sits in the chair with her arms folded, legs folded, right? Legs crossed, arms crossed. Automatically, I knew. First of all, you're on defense about some shit that you did. I know you did some shit behind the scenes. So I'm watching their reaction. I'm looking at them while I'm talking. My now ex-husband's looking too. Let me tell you something. When Geminis are high vibrational, they can pick up on a lot of bullshit. Because remember, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the god Hermes, which is communication god of communication. So anything unsaid is already said. Anything unspoken is already spoken type of shit. So even he looked. He was like, what the fuck she doing here? I was like, I don't know what the fuck she doing here. You sure you invite this bitch? Because I didn't. So then my sister comes towards me and says, oh, my son said that you think that's a good idea. I said, you should have listened to him. Why don't you go back home? That's just what I said. You should have listened to him. Why don't you go back home? Why are you here? Why are you here? I don't like people in my space, nor do I like pop-ups. That's just, I'm funny. I'm funny style. I do not like people in my space unless I invited you, and I didn't. And I don't like fucking pop-ups. Okay? I'm signing a death certificate doing that shit. So she pops up. We all like, okay. Automatically the energy gave off witchcraft. All right? Throwing shit, witchcraft. All right? So then, but the funny thing is, when it's time to leave, I see my now ex-husband, my now second ex-husband, running down the stairs asking her something, but he's whispering it, and she's walking real fast, so I can't catch on. And my mom, she walks with a limp, so she moves slow. So it's like, should I stay and help her walk down the stairs? Nah, fuck that. She can walk down them damn stairs. I'm going to see what the fuck these two whispering about and shit. So my sister and my second ex-husband was talking about some shit that I don't know what the fuck it was about, but I guarantee you, I don't care to know what it's about now in 2024. For the simple fact that shit got laid to rest when I laid their ass to rest, because they no longer exist in my fucking world. Okay, they can keep all that sneaky shit on that end. Anybody, any of my exes or family members wanting to come back and apologize, I'm not accepting your apology. This is another reason why I'm making this video. This video is for all the exes that feel entitled. No, you don't feel entitled to shit. You was 10 toes down going against me. Stay that way, bitch, because now you're an enemy. Period. You're an enemy. You're an enemy of my state. Okay? You're an enemy. I will never, ever, on God's fucking green earth or in heaven, not even in hell, fucking accept an apology from no one. Okay? Ooh, do it for you. It's for your soul. My soul is clean, bitch. But I tell you what, keep your apology. This shit ain't real anyway. You stood 10 toes down going against me as an enemy. Stay that way. Because I'm about to sink your battleship. Motherfuckers want to go against and shit. Do shit behind the scenes with spell work and shit. Graveyards and rivers and trying to bury people in jars and rivers and shit like that. All for the sake, because you fucking my sibling. You think I don't fucking know you, hoe? Ass. Because both the second husband and the first husband is both fucking illegal immigrants. Both of them. They ain't got no fucking paperwork. Neither one of them. I think one got caught up in Tijuana. That's why he was calling. Oh yeah, get back to the first husband that's Hispanic. This motherfucker called me for one reason and one reason only. That's why my man was looking. He at work today. But that's why my man was looking. You know why my fucking first ex-Hispanic husband called me? Because he's stuck in Tijuana some fucking wearing customs. And he needs someone to bail his ass out. This was in 2023, the beginning of it, right? Not the beginning, probably July, August of 2023, some shit like that. Anywho, so when I told this motherfucking fool, I ain't bailing your ass out, he was like, go to the embassy downtown Los Angeles. I don't know where the fuck it is, nor am I going. Where's my money for child support? Yup, I was not playing. Where's my money for child support? I don't have it, fool. Da, 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 da. I'm in trouble. I need help. I'm in fucking Baja California or Tijuana. He's somewhere. Tijuana. He said he was in fucking Tijuana some goddamn where. How'd you get over there? Oh, I know how you fucking got over there. Because he was over there trying to do spell work with a Mexican over there and shit. They shit don't work against this one. Honey, because I'm going to tell you why. Mexicans are Aztec. My bloodline is not Aztec. I'm another type of Native American Indian. I'm the dark-skinned one that will actually scalp your ass. Okay, we're more dangerous than the fucking Aztecs. The Native American blood that run through my fucking veins, along with that island shit from Africa, oh, it's way more powerful. So I don't know who the fuck he think he fooling, trying to go to somebody and do some shit to me. Bitch, you crazy. That's why that shit bounced back. You still stuck in Tijuana? Got your daddy to bail you out like always? Be committing crimes and then his dad in California be bailing him out with money and shit. You're going to be like, oh, I'm stuck in Tijuana. You're stuck there because God put you there. Because you was over there trying to do witchcraft against my ass. Near the beach over there, wasn't you? Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, mm-hmm. So I played into it. I said, ooh, you over there is nice over there. He said, yeah, you can come over here. We could come over here. You can come over here and visit, and you can rent a house. The houses are cheaper here in Tijuana. And la la la, bitch, I ain't going nowhere there. That water dirty. They got worms in their water and shit over in Mexico. What the fuck I look like? Although the food is good, the water got parasites. And I wonder why. But anyway, so he was like, ooh, the houses are nice over here and stuff like that. I said, really? So who you over there with in a house? Then he got quiet, like how I'm quiet right now. I'm just saying, I need help. Go to the embassy. I'm stuck here in Tijuana. That's all he kept repeating. He need help. He need help. Guess what? When my boat was sinking, I was taking care of them 3 daughters, which was yours too. I needed help. No one threw me a lifesaver. I fucking drowned, and the mermaids came and saved my ass, bitch. God reached down his big old hand, his Titanic hand, and reached and pulled my soul out the river. Okay? Because I praise every day. Praise him. Glory be to the gods. Okay? Play that shit. Talking about come save you in Tijuana. And do what? And do what? Am I supposed to care? You're stuck in customs in Tijuana when there's years, 20 some odd years of child support you owe me? Bitch, please. You got me fucked up. You must think I'm nice. No. Nope. Then he goes, well, fuck you. Fuck me? It seems like you're the one that's fucked, honey. Seems like you're the one that's fucked. Fucked royally. Up your asshole, you gay man. Ah! He's like, oh, fuck you. Send my oldest daughter. She's over 18 now. She can go to the embassy. She was on speakerphone. We had his ass on speakerphone. She was right there. She says, I don't think I'm going. I don't need to. You didn't raise me. She says, and not for nothing, the only one I will ever take care of is my mother. I don't even know who you are. And she don't. Because he didn't raise him. See, that's what men fail to realize. You can't be in and out of a child's life and expect them to actually know you and know who you are. They don't know you. You're not their dad. You're not even a father figure. You're nobody to. You're a stranger. Like if they walk to the grocery store and the motherfucker at the cashier is ringing up their shit. You're a stranger like that motherfucker. So how is a child ever going to know you're you're their dad or you're their father or what have you when you haven't been there? They're not going to know. So to ask my child to go down to the embassy to try to bail your ass out of Tijuana, that's never going to happen, honey. Rotten hell. Yeah. To God be the glory, rotten hell. You ain't never take care of her, and you never did. Go tell your mother to bail you out of Tijuana since your mom is the only one you ever give your money to. You will always give money to your mama and never your daughters, right? Yeah. Keep that same energy and stand 10 toes down on a nigga, which is small dick. Okay? We're not helping you. We don't know you. Who you? I'm the type of bitch that once you cross me, honey, you double cross me, I'm a triple cross your ass. And that means we could be walking down the same block. I will not know you. Period. You don't exist in my world. My world consists of me and mine and whoever I dare to include in it. Outside of that bubble, who's you? We don't know you. That's a stranger. Stranger danger. Walk past. That's how I'm coming. Because I feel like that's how people been doing me. Dirty half my fucking life and dirty half my children's lives. Because when they need that financial assistance or independence or emotional support from a father figure, they didn't get it. And it's more important for girls to get it from their dad so they'll know that protection is in place. But I gotta play mommy and daddy. And you know I don't mind doing it. I'm a protector any goddamn way. Hello, God of War. So it's like, at the end of the day, I got this shit. At the end of the day, I'm going to take the hits for my kids. At the end of the day, I will kill you for my kids. I said it. So don't look at them cross-eyed. Don't come towards them. Don't come gung-ho for them. Don't fucking send people to... Don't have nobody following my kids because I'm going to follow the person that's following my kid. I'm going to take him out. Period. Point blank. Bust that head to the white meat show. I'm not playing with nobody out there when it comes to my fucking kids, and I fucking stand 10 toes down what the fuck I'm saying right now because I said what the fuck I said. Period. None of these motherfuckers have paid child support in years. So don't think you got the audacity to think someone owe you shit. Okay? Stand 10 toes down on your shit with the ugly bitch that you with. That first ex of mine, I remember being in the car with that motherfucker and there was a bitch following me 10 blocks down. So I turned the car another 5 blocks down. Then I made a left and I made a right. Everywhere I was going, it was not gray, it was green. A green fucking Toyota following me. Or a Honda. One of those cheap ass cars, because I don't drive cheap cars. Following me. So you know what I did? And I was driving a gray Nissan Quest minivan with TVs in it that I paid out of my fucking pocket. This motherfucker think he paid for my car. Nigga, I owned a business that was racking in 20 to 40 G's a year doing taxes. What the fuck you mean? I dropped that shit. I dropped gems on that. Because they had to have TVs in the back so my girls can be watching shit while I go through the Mickey D's drive-thru and get their little breakfast burritos. We sit in the car back in Southgate and fucking wait till they finish their food. Then they go into the classroom and then they have a second breakfast. You get what I'm saying? My kids eat twice. But I'm just saying, like, hey, get it while it's good. So I saw the car following me. I said, there's no fucking way. 20 blocks left, right, up and down. This fucking car keeps following me. Mind you, I'm the driver. My first ex-husband is the passenger. He's leaning out the car, but he ain't saying shit with his baseball cap on, looking like a cholo. So I'm like this, and I can tell when I'm being followed. You doing it too many times now, bitch. You getting desperate. Who the fuck is this bitch following me? And I know it's a fucking bitch without looking back to see it's a bitch. So I'm in my Nissan Quest. My kids is in my vehicle. I said to myself, I was getting mad. He looking at me like, what the fuck she getting mad? What's wrong with you? That's what he said. I said, you the problem. You the reason why this bitch's been following me 20 blocks, left, right, up, and down. Because I'm trying to avoid going to my house. Because this bitch was trying to figure out where the fuck I live so she could throw witchcraft, right? One of his hoes he was fucking. One of his hoes that his mother knows about and his sister know about. Some old Mexican bitch, right? So I look like this. I got so pissed, so I made a right hand turn down one of these small blocks. Whew. This was in Southgate, California, by the way, back in 2012. So I made a right hand turn down the fucking block with my little minivan. As I'm making the right hand turn, there's the car. It turns again. This green fucking Honda or Toyota, whatever the fuck it was, because this was years ago. But I remember it was green. It was an ugly ass color green. So it was one of those little cars. So I remember this car. This car, I kid you not. This green car was following me slow. So I seen an open, empty parking space. So there was two of them on the right side of the road. So I said, okay, I said to myself, I didn't say it out loud. I said to myself, I'm going to act like I'm pulling into the second spot up there because 9 times out of 10, whoever this dumb bitch is going to pull into the spot that I passed up. So what I did was I pretended to pull into the second spot. She did exactly what the fuck I thought she did. She pulled into the first spot and was watching. Because the spot where I pulled, there was a house right there. So she must have thought I lived in that house. So what I did is I doubled back and I blocked her ass in to where she parked at, put down the window and said, bitch, why the fuck you following me? Do you know this hoe? That's what I told my first ex-husband. That's Spanish. Do you know this hoe? Because obviously, do this bitch follow me trying to figure out where I live at. I better not catch you ever near my fucking house. Ever. Or they'll never find you. Literally, that's a promise. Don't ever follow me. I have kids in my car. Okay? You're a threat to the safety of me and my kids, and I will take precautionary measures to do whatever it takes to make sure they remain safe. To make sure they remain safe. Right? She wore glasses and a Door Explorer haircut. That's how I knew she's Mexican. She had glasses on, a Door haircut. I blocked her ass in. She thought I was parking. No. I made sure she parked. Then I doubled back. I backed up my vehicle and blocked her ass in that parking spot. Just enough to curse her the fuck out that if you follow me, you gonna disappear. And who's this? Your brother? Who's this skinny motherfucker? Don't you ever follow me neither, nigga. You don't know me. You don't know me. And you follow me with my kids in the car? You must really want to get your ass hurt. Was it following you? She looked like she was belonging in high school, some shit. Or college, first year college, some shit. She looked like she was 19, 20 years old. But I don't give a fuck how old you are. Don't ever follow me because you trying to follow where I live at just because you following a man. All right? If my baby daddy is fucking you, bitch, he can fuck you over there. Don't fucking follow me. I ain't got shit to do with you. Ho. Stay in your lane before your lane get burnt. That bitch was so scared. She was so scared. And I'm not meant to scare her. I'm meant to put the fear of God in that bitch. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. She was following me and shit. That's stalking and that's harassment. So this is what I'm gonna do. Fuck the court system, because at the end of the day, they a fucking joke. They ain't gonna do shit. So I'm gonna take this in my own hand, be a vigilante, and I'm gonna fucking threaten you to the point of no return. That's gonna make you fucking have nightmares. And I sure fucking did. I had a full on 25-minute conversation of arguing with that hoe. Okay? Arguing over, I don't argue over a man, but I'm gonna argue over the safety of my damn kids, bitch. You got me fucking twisted. You got me fucked up thinking that you gonna fucking sit here and follow me, try to figure out where I live at, try to figure out where my kid's school is, try to figure, cause you fucking him. If you fucking him, you fucking him. You not fucking me. You ain't got shit to do with my kids. Why the fuck you following me? This bitch was following this back in 2012. This bitch was following me over the fact that this motherfucker was fucking her, my first ex-husband, that Spanish motherfucker from Honduras, was fucking this little Mexican bitch. And it's like, okay, you follow him. Don't ever follow me. You know, I don't know who told you this bullshit, but you got me straight fucking twisted. At the end of the day, honey, point blank period, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. Period. I don't give a fuck who you are. You gonna get knocked the fuck out. All right. So while I'm being cordial as a lady, I'm gonna tell you right now, when I move my vehicle, you better go the other way and you better run real fast. That bitch hauled ass out that fucking parking spot. Don't play with me. I'm nice when I'm nice, but I'm also nasty. But as far as the third baby daddy, second ex-husband, he's a shithead too, because he would run to his family members and tell them shit. He says he got a sister named Lily or some shit over in El Salvador. I'm saying it. Because I don't like the bitch no how. And, oh, she looks like my mom, blah, blah, blah. Anybody can look like your mama. Is that even your mother? Do you even know who your mama is? Like, because he was born and raised without a mother and shit. So it's like, he over here flirting online with bitches and shit. One time now, here's how grimy this Gemini is. He grimy as fuck because he literally was over there texting my younger brother that's Puerto Rican and black, ex-baby mama who's Filipino. She reached out to me on Facebook. Mind you, I was building my website for my lashes, and then I'm on Facebook trying to post, the little marketing things to come buy lashes and shit like that. So I'm posting on Facebook to buy lashes and shit like that. He's in the background. I see him on his cell phone. He thinks I'm not paying attention, but I had the chair at an angle so I could see the whole room while I'm posting and marketing and shit and adding music and shit like that. there's a pop-up message on my messenger on Facebook and says, and I still have it till this day because I screenshot it, saved it, downloaded, I did all that shit, right? She tells me, the Filipino girl, who is, mind you, the ex-baby mama and girlfriend to my little brother, that's Puerto Rican and black, she tells me how he over there texting her, what you doing? I'm lonely tonight, type of shit. So he was over there trying to fuck my younger brother's baby mama. Like, you ain't got no filter. You just a nasty little dick nigga with your Vienna. You ain't even got the size of a Vienna. Who would want you? That'd be like fucking on a girl. So anyway, so it's like, she says handle that. I said, oh, I will. Oh, you ain't got to worry about shit because we ain't together any fucking way. So, but I feel like it's just rude he's doing this. You make sure you tell my brother what he's doing. Because when that Scorpio get out of jail, he gonna fuck him up. And I'm gonna be there right beside him. Beat his ass. Beat his fucking ass. Because he disrespectful. Beat him unconsciousness. I don't promote violence, but I'm gonna do it this time. Beat his ass unconsciousness. Because he's fucking just nasty. He gonna sit up there and then, as I'm leaving to California in December 2021, my same baby brother that's Puerto Rican, he has another ex-girlfriend who's Jamaican. She tells me the same shit. How, oh, your daughter's father tried to flirt with me. The El Salvadorian one. He tried to flirt with me and he was like, I can treat you better than your man. I can buy you this. I can buy you that. But the thing is with this one, she's a Sagittarius. See, the first one is a Pisces. I honor her because she came to me right when it was being done. I don't trust the Sagittarius one for the simple fact, why you wait so long to fucking tell me any fucking thing? So I told my brother called from where he was, and I said, let it be. Let it be. Let's see how this karma play out on this motherfucker since he won't be so fucking nasty. He said, oh, I know that's dangerous. I said, what you mean? He said, cause you laughing. I said, I know. Let's see how karma played. And in matter of fact, we ain't even, you don't need to beat him up. Nah, bro. Nah, bro, I got you. Let's see how karma play out on that fucking ass. Remember, he still has an immigration court date. Mm-hmm. And not even that. I said, there's more shit coming to him. Should he get deported back to his country, people want his ass dead. So whatever he did over there is going to come back threefold, honey, if not 100. So keeping it 100, let karma get his ass. And my little bro was like, I got you. Yeah, I was like, fuck these niggas. You nasty than motherfucker. Hold on a second. I got my wormwood going. Let me burn my sandalwood. I'll be right back. I know it's going on 3 hours. Woo, child, I had to light that. Hold on, give me a second. I had to light this incense. So anyway, blessings, grand rising. Talking about me. At least I'm one real reader that can actually say I'm talking about me. Half these bitches be talking about themselves and what happened to their little deceased brothers and shit and their fucking mamas and shit, and they won't tell you it's them. They're gonna sit there and tell you this is you, this is your story. No, bitch, I'm gonna let you know I'm one of the readers. I'll let you know right now. This is personal. This is about all my exes here, especially the Spanish ones that feel entitled when they're not fucking entitled. I don't know who you are, but hi, how are you, Grand Rising? So anyway, I'm not here to say hi to anybody right now. I'm here to spit some truth, some facts, some stories here on why exes are not entitled to anything that I have. Period. And if I find you, I'm gonna get you. If I find out a relative, if I find out, and I will trust. If I can find someone who ain't on social media, what makes you think I can't find out what you doing? Let's just put it that way, okay? If I can find out government officials, certain ones are watching, what makes you think I can't find out what you're doing? Again, all right? So if I find out that a relative, an in-law, a fucking ex-baby daddy, ex-husband of mine has a fucking life insurance policy out and I catch you, trust, you better pray for Jesus. You better pray for Jesus because first of all, you will not commit fraudulent acts against my name or my children. If I catch you thinking that you fucking filing taxes under my children's name when my kids do not live with you, all my kids live with me, all of my girls is with me. My girls do not reside with none of my exes. They are not even part-time or half-time or half a year with an ex. None of my exes live with me. I have a brand new boyfriend. He at work right now. But you are not entitled to collect any money off of my children's head. I will sue you. Just like how Beyonce will sue you for using Blue Ivy name in any which way but loose. I'm going to do the same thing to you, motherfucker. So you better back the fuck up off of me and mine. You better tear up that life insurance policy, honey. You better do what you need to be doing because you're not collecting shit off of my name or off my kid's name. And I will find out. I will find out. God forbid you did. I'm going to drag you up by your little Vienna sausage balls and dangle you off a bridge. I am not playing. Okay? I am not playing with you. You better not. Ain't no life insurance policies on my kids. There better not be there. There better not be no life insurance policies on me nor my children. The only one should have those policies is me. You don't need shit. And if you're a relative over here traveling out of state to go to fucking islands and shit like that, whether you're a fucking auntie, uncle, cousin, I don't give a fuck who you are, your magic ain't greater than God, bitch. And trust, it ain't greater than my ancestors on my father's side, ho. You think as a relative, cousin, auntie, uncle, or whoever you may be with your old ass, traveling out of state, trying to do shit to try to collect some dough, you gonna remain broke. I don't give a fuck if you a mother or a sister or a brother. You ain't collecting no money off my fucking head. I already spoke to Spirit about that shit. On God, I spoke to Spirit about that shit. Off me or none of my children. My children that's alive, nor my children that's deceased. You ain't collecting off shit. You didn't put in shit. So you ain't collecting shit. Period. And for the exes who walk around, oh, I'm entitled. You entitled to what, moho? What are you entitled to, butthole? You entitled to getting your ass fucked up your butthole by your male friends over there. Like you been doing behind the scenes. With your bisexual ass. You closet ass motherfucker. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave my kids alone. Period. I'm going to live in peace because I fucking said so. Not because of you. People over here, oh, people trying to live in peace. And then you have these exes or these family members trying to disrupt. Disrupt who? Maybe y'all. Y'all the weak ones. I ain't weak, bitch. Ain't shit weak on this end. Fuck around and find out. And I guarantee you. I guarantee you. That's a war you do not want to start. Trust that. So there better not be what I think you thinking. It better not be. Exes, relatives, in-laws. All you hoes. You ain't collecting shit. Stay broke. Stay broke. Ain't none of you bitches came to my rescue and helped me with shit. What, your little word of advice? Oh, I can't help you much, but I can give you a word of advice. Fuck your advice. If I want advice, I'll go to a church. Period. If I want your advice, I'll go to fucking church. Fuck your advice. And to the ones in the background doing spell work, cut the shit out. How's your life going? Since you think you so grandiose, so you think you got more power than somebody. Nobody has power greater than God. So I fear no man, woman, or fucking beast. The only one I fear is the Most High God. Not God, the Most High God. Because God is Lucifer on this realm. Okay, the Most High God is the supreme being creator. It's a difference. So again, watch what you do. Especially when it comes to me and mine. Because I ain't playing that shit with none of you motherfuckers. You exes ain't entitled to none of my energy, my time, my resources, nothing. You're sitting in the background with your fucking evil ass, hating and shit. Go on with your ugly bitch. You and your ugly ass bitch. Sending your old ass bitches here. Sending your young ass bitches here. Go on with your ugly ass bitches. Leave me the fuck be. Look at this cheeseburger. Ooh, wait. Trying to send shit towards people, kids and shit. Fuck on with your life. If you got one. Go sit your ass back and watch telenovelas. Leave me the fuck alone. This is gonna be concluding my goddamn shit about all you exes. Why you not entitled to my energy, my kids' energy, my time, my kids' time, any of our money? And you better not be fucking having no life insurance policies out on neither me nor my fucking children. Because you the one that's gonna end up 6 feet deep. With that being said, fuck off all you exes, bitch ass motherfuckers.